What up, everybody? You know what is for Mr. Aubreaction is never spoken hapa. Ndika table talk, and I'm welcoming you at North hapa dina Lutroo the music LDM.
What's up, man?
What do you mean?
What?
I'm also good, man.
Yes,
I'm also
great.
good. I'm also fantastic. And kuli wotanganeziwa da. Ndo jiwa pidani we VIP hapa mdini.
No, I love what you do, bro.
Yeah.
So this interview had to happen.
We're trying, man. We're trying. Those are murtuzi.
No,
No, unazigremengi wadonya ngona interview ne matu na come here.
So it's a simple thing.
Yeah. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. But when you want to know about Lutroo the music, but how would you love people to describe Lutroo the music?
Lutroo the music. Lutroo the music, first of all, is more than just a person.
Mm-hmm.
To me, Lutroo the music is a force.
Mm.
It's more of what I do, though. Then there is Holisani. Holisani is who I am, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, answering the question, I would say Lutroo the music is a versatile artist, music genius, hit maker. We've done verses all over, and we have never flopped yet.
Okay.
But on a deeper explanation of things, Lutroo the music is to me, it's a brand that stands, for a lot of things, but mostly revolving around humanity.
Okay.
I wanna pass a message to the world that we all the same. We all out to teach each other how to treat each other with humanity and caution. So to me, it's a very broad thing if we're gonna talk about Lutroo the music, because it's divided into a whole lot of aspects. But basically, Lutroo the music artist, versatile, and who basically explores music in a very unique way, and hence comes out with sound that is unique. So I'm just a unique artist who stands for more than just the music itself. Stands for humanity.
Okay. So Lutroo the music, they know you as Lutroo the music out there, né?
Yeah.
And then at home they know you as Holisani.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the difference between the two. Or as Nichi Bantian Dangoli Nemani. Let's say okay, you're going out with your parents now. Mbebi wanu dodora mbebi wow, like
Sure,
whatever
of
you
course.
do.
And Ababoni is all
Wabona Holisani. So and then when you're with your parents in Tangana, then Lutroo the music.
Course,
How
yeah.
does the diversity of those two things
like how do I balance those?
Yeah, how do you balance those things?
Well, I mean, before Lutroo the music, obviously it's Holisani.
Yeah.
So you gotta, or rather I gotta make sure that when I am in a space where I have to be Lutroo the music, I don't forget the morals that Holisani knows, how I was groomed, how I was taught when I was growing up. So it does blend,
Okay.
the brand and the person does blend, because at the end of the day, you have to encounter people in Chiba, obviously. So you need to learn to, treat those people from a human's point of view, or rather just from a human. I'm one person who doesn't really believe in celebritism, or even if I might at some point, I believe in humanity more. So when I go out there, I always make sure that in my mind I know that I'm dealing with people, and you deal with people. Samutu arena wutu na humanity. So I just always make sure that I never forget to be human when I'm in a space where I'm, Lutroo. Yeah.
Okay, I get that. Nana be there's no that could feel objection to vagabond. Those chambers.
Still, yeah. So that's what how I balance the whole thing.
Okay.
I don't forget to be human.
Okay. So talking about Lutroo the music, what kind of music does originally, like I thought from this kind of music that I'm gonna be doing? What kind of music does Lutroo the music do?
Well, Ndijitoma, I started as an R&B artist.
Mm.
So I am basically an R&B guy, honestly.
Okay.
It's just that during the journey, as you grow, you start discovering yourself more.
Mm.
And I discovered that I can be very versatile and very flexible. So that's when I transitioned to every other genre, and I decided not to put myself in a box. So right now I just make music, but originally I'm an R&B guy. I'm sure you can even hear R&B elements on most of my songs. Yeah, like you will always find an R&B elements on me. So yeah, it sticks with you, this thing. So yeah, I'm an R&B guy.
So if we search or we look on R&B
yeah, definitely.
just that music is gonna fana those
No,
other
no, fast
concepts,
little
those
but
other genres and stuff.
yeah.
I get that. So I want us to know, as an artist, as Lutroo the music, what are those weaknesses that you know or you have as an artist? Okay, man. Yes, I'm good. I'm talented,
Sure.
but I have this weakness, and I want yo, man. I have to get rid of it.
Um, and I'm sure I'm not the only one encountering this. Right? We are living in a generation where, we have access to all these things, studio time. We don't even need studio time these days. You just buy your mic, you go in your room, you record your stuff. So I think the biggest challenge right now, even for many other artists, I believe, there's a lot of music that is being put out there, which is not happening at all, bro. Music and being a Venda artist, it's easy for people to put you under that umbrella, Venda rap or Chi Venda music, right? Of which at this point, I'm glad actually that it's developing and everything, right? But we still have a few of those elements in it. Right? So my challenge right now, especially in the getting somebody to actually listen to what I do. Why? Because I've been told a lot of those when they discovered my music later, then they were like, because I thought So I think that's the challenge that I'm encountering right now at home. Although it's easy, things are becoming easier right now, but it was a huge challenge because getting somebody to just
listen to your music because
stereotype.
that look like mentality
right,
like they don't actually see you as an artist and
exactly. So even when you say things like, yo, I want to win a Grammy, right, and they've never heard what you do, and they think you're doing of which I don't think there's we just have elements
because there are also artists when America they are big artists you just know this guy is big, he's winning Grammys, but he's not even good. He's not even better than me.
Exactly. So that's the thing. That's the challenge that we have right now. And it's a general thing. It's a general problem because I know I'm not the only one who encounters this. So the only challenge and I feel like it's a big problem. It's gonna be a big problem even to other artists whenever because getting our people to listen to our music is difficult.
Yeah, because I also remember when I was also guys like Chris Bang and this stuff. I was with his manager, and then I wanted to make you guys have a song together.
Yeah. No, I actually remember
the first song.
Something like that.
The first song about Pisani Still Falling.
Yeah.
And then the first question I got from the manager was like, "Is this guy Venda?" No, it was even even if a manager is saying that, what about the fans now?
Exactly. What about everybody else who listens to Venda music just for the sake of listening?
If the manager say, "Is that guy Venda?" Don't it have to give you that mentality of, okay, people actually they don't think about Venda.
We are capable of coming up. And a problem itoma hayani asi bathu vanda vene vakopfanga ri atakadzi And I remember blame entirely because they're just guys whenever go support of this music, you know. And the music is not even doing it at all. And the Batumachi if they still have time to sort of give us a listen. Hey, listen to this.
Yeah.
One of us was I'm not even gonna listen.
Yeah, because my Crosswavee Rsa once said it on one of the songs.
Yeah.
Even like that
He
he was talking about the and Nietzsche's okay, there it's linking. Like there are people who are up there, even Napanoka Venda rap, there are people who are up there, but Nietzsche's
and Nietzsche teaches us exactly
that good.
Exactly. And I don't know, man. I just feel like I feel like here at home how we analyze music, or rather how we the type of enjoyment that we have towards music. I don't think if I think we have our own specific sound that we like.
No, I thought.
And it's very reasonable because we've been doing our own thing for a while, you know. We have our own music happening, so like it's sort of like hard for people to adapt, I guess, to something that's not usual for
yeah,
you know. So just being like even Black Coffee's sound was not as famous as it is right now. Black Coffee used to have a problem,
yeah,
of going to clubs and play Batruba concerts because they don't understand what he's playing. And it was not implying that what he's playing is bullshit. It was just implying that people don't know it.
Yeah.
They're still adapting to that. So I feel like even now, we also have a responsibility as artists to like put that effort in. We need to like put in the work.
Even like when you you do music mostly in English.
Sure.
But like you do mostly in English, and then most people feel like,
hey, you know, we also have that problem here at home. You're really like, hey,
like they don't. I know. I know, rugged, and I was there.
Yeah, do you understand?
I was there.
And like, dude, like Una Rems opposite was quoted. And
his
music
live.
Do you understand? And his music is so dope.
Very
Mara
dope.
still because
and he's big.
Because and it's not because he sucked, bro. It was just us not being used to what he's doing on stage.
Because even if I remember that time, Nasha Kaina, she tried to do
live
performance.
She actually wanted to. I think she like.
I told her, no, hey, I'm gonna do this,
right? Because already like, okay, these people are not vibing with this type of right. So I think this is something that we also need to look at as artists personally. You know, we also have a responsibility. I mean, you know, to make sure that we emphasize what we're doing to people. We believe what we're doing as well. We make sure that people know that we believe in the movement that we do.
And I also think like we need. I think also we need to start a movement where we can just make our people get familiar with live performances. You know, people.
We need that.
Where Lutroo just gonna be like playing the guitar all the time, or maybe the drums. Like
we need, but going to do back track.
Yeah, because what I've if we check right now, Venda, and then I'm sure 90% of like Venda artists, they can't perform live.
No, of course.
About drums in a keyboard,
that's a fact. Trust me, that's a fact.
Like I think 90%.
That's a fact.
And I'm just saying 90% because 90%, but I'm just like 90% like they can't perform. I think we also need to have that platform when it comes to perform.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly why I'm saying live. Like it's also our responsibility to get our people there. We can't entirely say no, this group of people, but wait a minute. Like at the end of the day, I feel like we all have a responsibility somewhere to play.
Yeah.
You know, people don't know like Patu, like we have our specific thing. But when the specific. We are specific with our culture, we are specific with our language, we are specific with, you know, how we handle our money, we are specific with how we build. Like everything that we do is so specific, and it's actually a thing that comes from history as well. I mean, we used to be independent.
Yeah.
So obviously we still have that thing going on. So we're going to adapt because you here. It's not easy.
Ziyakhona.
So we need to be responsible as well as like as the artists, you know. Sinyame nonyamela bathu, nonyame nokwatela bathu. Just because they are acting in a certain way you don't even understand or why they're acting like that, because you're not, you know, looking at things in a perspective it's also our responsibility. We need to put that sound out there. We need to emphasize that sound.
Yeah, I get you. So, still talking about this kind of a topic, né?
Sure.
Tell me, what is it that you would love to change about this industry of music? What's the Venda, no, because that's where we are. So, what is it that you would love to change? Something that you love to change.
I wish, as I was saying, like everybody has access right now.
Yeah.
Of which is a good thing for people who know what they're doing, but it's also a disadvantage for people who don't. So I wish I could put in a protocol where you don't just start singing, you don't just start recording, you don't just start releasing your stuff. A system where you are analyzed first if you are ready. I say ready because music is a growing thing, you know. When you have music in and you know you are passionate about it, obviously you grow within that space. So even if right now you're not doing like what people would really love, but you can grow into that, you know. So that's me trying to talk about the patience side of things. But I wish I could have a system where, you know, you're analyzed and Nisa to Jenna studio. We already know that in presentable. Yeah. Why do I say that? I say that because everybody now can just release. And I'm at the fire, you know, hey, and there's no one else. If I was also got of Rama Shirun as a got of you know, that inconveniences us when people hear those things. As soon as we prepare song of it, somebody industry wa Venda wa music and
some of them which are not different.
Right?
They don't even know what fun rap is.
Exactly. Somebody
They don't even know what fun rap is because
they don't.
This type like there is a funny.
Sure.
Sure.
Exactly.
Because even if it's fun rap, it have got quality. It have quality.
Sure. And it has to be presentable.
Like a guy knows of a dick.
Sure.
It's classified as a fun rap, but his music.
And his music actually slaps.
Like it's good.
It actually slaps. Like, which song is that? He was with Chris Brown, I think.
Oh, and to Freaky Friday.
Dude,
Friday.
And that song is comedy. But it's dope. That's the thing. Rene, I didn't to get to a point in it because what happens with most of our people, right? Because these are the levels, right? First of all, you find interest. When you find interest, you learn, right? When you learn, you get to potential stage. After potential stage, you master what you do, right? Not master, right? You are good at what you do. After being standard at what you do, you master what you do, right? And that's how it's supposed to be, step by step. What we do, Rinayan, reach potential stage, and we stop at potential stage. We don't go furthermore with our craft. Our people don't work on the craft, bro. They don't. And that's our big problem. Because we've already compromised what we do, the value of what we do. So we need to put in that value. We need to put that value back in. You know, times when, you know, Bamba was still happening, when it could make it.
Even that album, Bamba was
like those times, we still had the value on
I remember
on Venda music.
That will make JH music the wallet alarm.
Sure.
I remember 2012.
So, even
the standard of Venda rap was
up there.
Like
when Mizo did the song with Zeus, a video with Zeus, like during those times we still had the quality because the value rather, because Batubanji Basa are involved and the Batubanji Basa quality. So you know, during a time where it's hard to find studio time, it's hard to find a studio. and you actually do the shit. You have to be passionate about something for you to get to that point where you do it even though it's hard. You know,
That time when you were a fan, you were a fan.
you were really a fan.
Right now you're a fan and also a musician. So,
musician even.
and there's also going to chimbanga ndela yone.
So that's the thing. I wish I could put such a system in. Yeah, but yeah, that's the only thing I wish I could change right now.
Talking about like I heard you talking about like they have to like also be prepared of what they do in the craft. Sometimes I would remember R&B, do you also do like vocal training yourself?
Listen, yeah, actually I do.
Okay.
This is a profession I actually wanted to take, right?
Okay.
But time. I've been teaching voice since 2010, 2011.
Okay.
Yeah. I taught voice at school, I taught voice at church, I taught voice individually. So yeah, I would actually be glad to like assist with such things. I'm good at it.
Okay.
I've helped a few people, find their voice.
Because I don't think there's a lot of artists around Venda who do write vocal training.
No, it's rare.
They do say me, they don't even know
it. And it's rare here. It's rare. And this is another, but that's the thing. Like, that's what chichiba rare is because achitubaka demand. You know, our people don't want to work on their craft, so obviously you won't find a lot of people who are saying voice because there's not a lot of people who are demanding that.
I also know the artists as a bit different between first part, second part, tenor. I know. That person about those, like, what is the difference between first part and second part?
There are people who don't have a clue about music.
Like they don't even know anything.
But they make music.
But like they sing. That person R&B Mara. If you ask them that,
that's the thing. We don't want to work.
If you take them to a choir and say, which
party you like,
they don't even know. They just tell you, particular second. Which one?
Exactly.
You see? So I think we also need to educate ourselves.
Exactly. Educating ourselves.
If you say I'm an R&B artist, you have to educate yourself about R&B artists.
You know what the Bible says, my man? The Bible says, "My people die because they lack knowledge."
Yeah.
And when it says that, I got any type of death. You can kill your career because you don't want to be informed. You understand? You can kill a friendship. You can kill. There's a lot of deaths that happen because you lack knowledge. And that's our biggest problem right now. We don't want to be educated about our craft. We don't want to, research about what we do. We don't want to grow in what we do. We just want the fame. We just want people to shout our name, to scream our names, because that's our aim. So because that's all we want out of this music thing. So that's just how I feel, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get you. So earlier we spoke about like your weaknesses when it comes to music. So I want to know your strength.
My strength.
This one, yeah. Nobody have this one. This is my strength.
I have a lot of musical strength, but
which one stand out?
The one that stands out. My voice.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like my voice stands out because it's on its own.
But I feel like your voice sometimes sounds different.
Yeah, no, it does.
Don't know.
It does.
Like in most songs, I feel like, no man, this guy voice. But there's that one voice that was okay. This one is Lutroo voice, even if it's not a guy, this Lutroo. But there are some songs.
Yeah.
Especially on covers, like.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, with covers, I get him like. You still gotta keep the use of the song.
Yeah.
You can't make a cover and totally get out of the song. So obviously we work within the song so that we do the song justice, and not only that, but already it doesn't have to be offensive to the owner. So like if we keep the originality of the song that we're covering. It does justice to the song.
Yeah, and cover there are these guys on YouTube, Conqueror.
Yeah.
Conqueror. They do covers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Those guys, they just like they go and perform covers only.
Yeah, no, there are people who make a
They,
fortune
they
doing
do
covers.
what they do, ne? They turn each and every music
Sure.
into a guy, and they
Oh,
play and
by
get beats
oh,
and
no, I think I've
all
heard
this
them
stuff. You
actually.
see,
I
so
think I've heard
they
them.
like they do great stuff. So would you be a full cover artist?
Nah, nah, I wouldn't. I have too much to offer the world from
Okay.
uh, my own,
Mm-hmm.
from my own table.
Mm.
So like I can't, yeah, I wouldn't be able to afford to like do covers on my life. I've got a message to tell the people out there, via my own music. I've got so many things that I need to like, address. I've got so many, personal experiences that I want to put out there so that people can relate to and sort of like, feel better about themselves and feel encouraged and feel motivated, feel inspired. So I wouldn't be able to afford doing covers for the rest of my life. Nah, like full time.
Mm.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, I get that. But if I wanna ask about covers, ne?
Yeah.
When you're preparing for a cover
Mhm.
and when you're preparing like to record the music, let's say you already have lyrics and stuff, ne?
Sure.
But you are preparing to record those two. What's the difference between the two when it comes to cover and
When I'm preparing to record a cover and when I'm preparing to record
yeah,
my
your
original song.
original song?
Well, it's a huge difference, eh? With my own stuff, I mean, to me, my music comes from a deep place. Even though it at some point it sounds cheesy and playful, right? But my music comes from a deep place. So what I do before I um, have to record my own music, I meditate. Actually, I meditate. Okay, let's just talk about recording a single before we
Yeah.
even talk about an album. I do more of meditating than I record. In what sense? Um, I would spend, say, 2 hours uh, just meditating about, you know, how the song should be and what it means to me and what I want it to do when it gets out there, the quality, the standard, and whatever. And well, once I do that, maybe for at least 2 hours, in my mind, I'm in that state, I'm in that zone, I'm in that mentality, you know, I'm in that spirituality. When I go to the mic, it's easier for me because, you know, already I have that energy, we accumulate, so um, yeah, ndispendesa chipinga ndikushumisa mumbulo ndisati record and then actually recording, and it makes my recording easier, right? When it comes to covers though, covers is somebody's message, it's somebody's song, it's a done deal. All I gotta do is just repeat what they already did, it's easy, it's easier. The only challenge I have though with covers is lyrics. I have trouble, like, memorizing lyrics. Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
remember
so that's the only challenge.
you once posted on which song do I do cover, and I posted a recommendation.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna catch that. those
There,
lyrics,
you
Mara.
understand? Because like it's
Because that one is hard.
yeah, I have a challenge of lyrics
hard, that
a
one I
lot.
know.
Even when I make my own music, I don't really like. There's something that I do write, but I don't write lyrics.
Okay.
I write references rather, because it's easier for me to like write lyrics or memorize lyrics that I came with in my head than memorize lyrics that are already,
Okay.
So that's why it's easier. Like it's easier for me, lyric wise, when it comes to my own music. But when it comes to covers, then I challenge it the lyrics.
So in other words,
that's why I take time to release.
Are you able to like, if now we say at 6,
Yeah,
we're giving you a beat, at 6 the song must be done. Will you be able to do that?
what time is it?
Like if Ranipa, like will give you everything there, ne? And then
6
you
in the
just
cool,
give the beat and say, do a song.
Six in the cool.
Okay.
Right. And I'm not even trying to brag. I hate bragging. But like, yeah, you give me 30 minutes. It's fun. I know there are people who do it in a lesser. Yeah. But with me, 30 minutes is enough. Due to the fact, I mean, I've been making music, bro. I've been making music for more than a decade now.
Okay. More than 10 years.
Yeah. And I've made a lot of blunders, I've made a lot of errors. I've failed so many times. I've done a lot of shit, during those times when I was So I'm experienced. You understand? All those failures, fortunately enough, I took them positively, and they made me grow musically. So when I'm in studio, it's easier now because of all those failures and all those blunders to implement everything. 100%. So even lyrically, right now, I'm bad with other people's lyrics, right?
Okay.
But like when it comes to like coming up with my own content, it's easier now because I failed way too many times, and the truth about failure, bro, like once you learn from that shit, you grow 100%. And having failed so many times, then it means I've grown so many times.
Yeah.
And the music is easier now. So not even 6, bro. 6 is ringabarono chova nyimbonji.
I was just like giving for a day, you maybe.
Ringabarono chova
day
nyimbonji. Yeah,
from
but
the
EP.
Nyimbo
Yeah, but EP. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So guys, as you can see, I'm still with Lutroo the music, and Mwa was the best artist one of them. That one of your cover. Which one should we play? Which cover should we play?
We can play You Don't Need No Other Body because I have a crush on 10.
Okay, so we're gonna play that cover, and when we come back, we're gonna continue with our table talk and
Definitely.
My love, where are you? My love, where are you? Whenever you're ready, whenever you're ready, whenever you're ready, whenever you're ready, can we surrender? Can we surrender?
What up, guys? Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. So you can just go and comment. Hey, what do you think about that cover? And what do you think about this table talk? And comment and next time.
Yes, sir.
So Lutroo the music. I want us to get more into you and your music right now. Let me first ask you, how many projects do you have that you can record?
Yo, hey, countless, bro.
Countless.
Yeah. I think though, projects, right? Not specifically getting into song.
We're just saying projects.
No.
We're talking about like EPs.
Yeah. Oh, I have
albums.
2 albums.
Okay.
The other one is called Hurisani. Hurisani was debut. It was my debut album. It came out sometime last year, and then we did Hurisani 2 this year. Now I won't even lie. That's my that's my best work ever. Hurisani 2. Hurisani 1 is also like they different in a sense that Hurisani 1 is more of a message-based album. Hurisani 2 is more of like an art-based album. That's why I love Hurisani 2 because I was being an artist.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have 2, and then we have a whole bunch of singles before then.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of nice, hits. Chifasekano. We've done Kanchinere featuring Mizofio. We've done Invisible featuring Mizofio and Una Rams. We've done Personal Dancer. Bro, it's countless. If you go to my catalog, my catalog it's looking nice right now. This is the time that was scroll like a laptop
And
I was like,
talking about catalog,
yeah.
I wanna start something. I don't know. I just wanna like later then. I wanna start like catalog challenge.
Sure.
With artists.
Yeah, that would be encouraging.
I have 2 artists, and then we'll talk about the catalog.
Nah, like
let's just talk about. But then we're gonna talk
no,
about.
actually,
that.
I would support that.
So we'll talk about that after the show.
I would support. I will definitely support that
after the show.
Yeah.
So like you just mentioned Hurisani 1 and 2. You already answered another question that I wanted to ask. Which one is the best? And you say you
yeah, no,
said
I
2
felt like
take
I
the cup. Let's talk about the best collaboration. Which one do you think like this one was the best collab that
within those projects?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a collaboration on Hurisani 1.
Okay.
It's a girl called Tremaine. She was
Okay.
still called Tremaine. But, right now, her name is Maine.
Okay.
So she's she's like my little sister.
Mm.
No, she's blind.
The man.
I enjoyed working with her even because she's natural, she's naturally gifted. It's effortless for her. So like when you're in studio with her, the energy just flows.
Just
Yeah, and the energy just doesn't flow in studio. It flows within the song. I think I did 3 songs with her on Homiecide, due to the fact that I was like, okay, now you are good. I enjoyed that. Who else? I enjoyed the collaboration with Venda
okay.
on Out My Way.
Mm.
Yeah, I enjoyed that
Out of my way.
because he was going full force there.
Yeah.
And there's no element of him just doing things just because. Like you can tell that he was literally doing this because
And
he loved to.
I wish you guys were in a studio together on that collaboration. I
Hey,
think it was gonna
dude.
also be more fire.
It was even gonna be more like the energy was even gonna be
Yeah,
more because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not the same, obviously.
Mm.
When we exchange songs via network and stuff. But yeah, I love that collabo. That's why I even extended it to like 3 verses. It was supposed to be 2.
Yeah.
Then I was like, nah, we need another verse for this.
Bro, just
Make him like, I wanted him to like, close everything up. Right?
And
he did it very well.
Very well.
Yeah.
Like that end when he was like fast.
Right there, and then the song Rapera.
I will never. I mean,
That was like, I feel like that was art. That was creative. That song was art to me. So I enjoyed that collaboration as well. Yet, I love the collaboration in Yet because Yet featuring Batun.
yeah, I know it.
It's also a very artistic song, and I feel like we were more artistic than just,
And I love that you guys, you and Batondine, you are different.
Right.
I don't know how I can explain it, but
Sure.
You have that different in there when you meet.
It blends so
You know,
well.
it blends so well because you are different.
Exactly.
If you know what I mean.
Exactly. And that's what we need, in the industry. We don't need people to be the same. We need people to be unique and different and still fuck it up in one song,
Because,
and I love that about that collab. Like it was actually my first song with Batu. And I love that we blended very well and we didn't even have to be in the same space.
studio.
And like the fact that it's an artistic song, like we were being artists there, everything was well articulated. It was beautiful. His verse, bro, like and how he changes everything, like it's art, that song.
Yeah, it changes like it's because I don't know how to explain different between.
Nah, but I actually get you.
When you listen to that song, you can just check out, okay, this is but on this type of this artist.
Sure.
And you are this artist.
All in one song, and the song is still blending very well. That's what I love about that collab as well. So yeah, I love those. On a singular base, not even talking about an album. I did a song, my favorite single when it comes to collaborations. Venda. It was Invisible. I think everybody can most people can agree with me. I mean, it was anticipated. It was huge. I mean, people wanted at that time. People wanted these artists in one song, which was not looking too possible at the moment, And I was sort of like, let's come together, make this song, and like that drove people crazy, because hey, all these artists, this is gonna be fire, and it became so big, that song.
Yeah.
That song, I think that song was some sort of transition for me in the industry as well, because the song became huge. We had articles, written after that. We had pages like South African Hiphop, South African Hiphop, what
I know it.
we have many hip hop pages posting the song, and we didn't have to approach anybody. So yeah, that was a huge collab. I loved the Ransom Music collab and Invisible. That's my favorite when it comes to singing. So I think those ones here. I loved my collab with Romeo, by the way. I just feel like we can still do a whole lot more, me and him. We both singers, we both creative.
Yeah.
So I'm with that one. I'm just still very looking forward to seeing
more,
what we
like-
can do more. Yeah.
Maybe if you talk and then you can have like that joint
Right.
sub project or something.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
like-
Just
like-
just to sort of like explore more
Yeah.
of what we can do, because
Mm.
him being a singer and me being a singer, for us to get satisfied with what we do, you can't blind.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Because
And
we know that
singers-
we can always do more.
And the singers that should start showing it.
So we know that we can always do more.
Yeah, you can always do
You can
more, like-
always, yeah. So I really like want to work with Romeo more.
Mm.
I want to work with Luke Kid more, obviously. I want to work with Batondi more. Like, actually, the people that I have in my album, I want to work with them more. I want to work more with Tabiso Tabet. I love
Yeah.
that collaboration.
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just not like saying it much here because it's a Venda, mostly like that we are addressing more about Venda issues. But I loved my collaboration with Tabiso Tabet. Love to be a bro. Like,
Yeah.
it was like a beautiful song to me because it was different. We had a bit of Gandhi there. It was so nice. I love all my stuff, bro. Like, yeah, I love everything that
Yeah.
we did
So-
with everyone.
If we're talking about the Lutroo, I say, well, this is your dream collaboration.
Sure.
Your dream collaboration. Who is that artist that you say?
Right now?
That one how you know friends.
Right now, okay, and then Nangatori,
Yeah,
like this
I would
would
feel
be
like-
the
yeah,
best collab of my life.
Yeah.
That would be for me. That would be Drake,
Drake. Okay.
or Breezy.
Mm. Now we've recommended police.
Yeah, nah, that
I
actually,
feel like
I know,
it's-
yeah. And I love with the reason why I'm mentioning those ones is because I learn a lot from them, as because they sing as well. Also, even although Drake is more of a rapper, but they sing, and their consistency. I love
Music.
how they always stay
Relevant.
and like just being in studio with somebody who has such abilities and such capabilities, right? Because to me it's more than just about the music, it's more, way more. There's so many elements that are involved when you are in the same room and trying to come up with a creation, and these guys have proven countless times that you can actually be the shit for as long as you want.
Okay.
Yeah, so Breezy or Drake, definitely.
So last year we didn't. We don't know. Did you submit a Ulisani one on Chima?
No, actually, nah, I didn't.
Are you gonna submit two on Chima this year?
Yeah, I'm planning on being part of this year's Shima nomination list. Last year I just felt like I still needed to be more.
Okay.
Also, like I still needed to do more with the fan base at home. Yeah, because Chima is a home thing, obviously.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so like the reason why the song which I generated is because I wanted to do more and get to connect with my people more before we can talk about actually going to a Venda award ceremony, because this Venda award ceremony means that Venda people are involved.
yeah. They're getting
Yeah,
involved.
so I wanted to like build, and I feel like we are building right now. Nothing busy and Venda is growing nicely,
growing, right?
So I might just be a part of this year's Chima.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really considering it.
I get you. Makanimga jinika the project is okay.
No, not at all. Like, I'm not. One thing you should know about me as well. I'm really, honestly, I'm really somebody who's at the Luambo. Yeah, I'm very somebody. I'm sure you know.
Everywhere there's politics, like
Of
everywhere.
course.
Even me, not at Namanga, the comment.
I know what you man earlier.
They don't know going to interview.
Yeah, you
people
know
can do that. Everywhere
No,
there's
of
politics.
course,
Yeah.
of course. So yeah, I'm not the type of person the only way I can get involved if it's really like something that really is serious for the industry, or rather like really involves me. So I'm saying generals also I don't even intend to like look at a lot of stuff because I know there's politics everywhere. But yeah, I'm not even the type. I don't think I'm even the type of person and a poster. People know on social media. I'm just a happy guy, and I'm really not trying to like. Go back a space here, negative. So whenever there's politics, I detach.
So are you happy with the support you are getting? Let's talk about, because it's recent.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Are you happy with the support on that project?
Definitely.
On that album.
Definitely, bro. The album, I think the only project here, people actually love what I do. You know? I think that's where more people were more open and more comfortable talking about Lutroo the music on their socials, and yeah, I've received like amazing support from them, bro. Like, I get in this one at least like 2 to 3 tags, you know, talking about a song from the album, you know, from different people. So I'm honestly very happy with the support that I'm getting, even from my Venda people, bro. Like, but like they support what I do now, and I think it's a beautiful thing, because I was nervous as to like if but since you know my stuff is different and stuff, but they're actually blending it, like they're actually like rather, yeah, they are actually starting to blend in with the sound. They're actually starting to understand the sound. They're actually starting to love the sound, adapting to it, and yeah. But
I also think it's because of the growth. If we check like the up and coming artists,
Sure.
you know, if we check Venda, we got these guys Awesome
Yeah.
we like if
Yeah.
we check the new generation of music,
Sure.
with like the evolution of Jack Barney. If you check the evolution, you can see the maturity.
Sure, and the
in
growth.
the music, and
you
the
can
growth
you
in
can
music.
tell, bro.
Really, you can just tell the people like one I was trying to like
Yeah, exactly.
So I think also that is playing an impact great Namando. Okay, guys.
Sure.
The time.
Yeah.
Black this time we're singing for Grammys. This time we're singing for.
Sure.
You know.
And I think subconsciously, like, people love watching growth.
Too much.
One of his, like, they might not know that they love that shit, but people actually love seeing something blossom. You know, people actually love seeing something grow, and it's such a beautiful thing. That's why people end up valuing something that has matured. And so I concur with what you're saying, because back in the day, I saw hey Mara, like, they were watching, you know, they were still watching. Okay, what are you doing? Are you serious? Do you believe in what you're doing yourself? You know, like, people wanna be involved in something that they know has value. And you know, having somebody who has proven myself countless times, now people get attached. You know, they want to be a part of what I'm doing, because now they see what I believe in what I'm doing. It's an investment in the car, like they're investing their time in something that's, you know, valuable. So yeah, I'm glad, man. I'm glad with you know, the support.
The support you're getting. Yeah. So in other words, artists are being Venda on support.
Yeah.
So in other words, you disagree with that, or?
No, I actually agree. I actually agree. No, here's the thing, bro. And like, it's two-way, you know. Right? Because, like I said, like, that's one of the other specific. I was like, after people saw, you know, the growth since they were watching, and now they understand that this is actually something with value. Number one, if you want your people to take you serious, take yourself serious. That's first of all, right? We're still talking from an artist side.
Yeah.
Take yourself serious if you want people to take you serious. If you want people to believe in you, believe in yourself. If you want people to value what you do, value what you do.
Yourself. Yeah.
It's that simple. Our problem, not the artists are not the. I'm not saying entirely. If you are an artist, so thank God, and we are proud of you. But it's a common problem here. But when it comes to artistry, they don't take themselves seriously. You know, when you get to potential stage and you feel like you've made it, and you still need to go through to the stage where you are actually standard. You know, you still have to master what you do. You still have to. There's still a lot of growth. Actually, potential is the beginning. So most of us end at the beginning. So if you end at the beginning, who do you intend to work with? If you end where your craft is not as serious as it should be, so we also have that problem where we don't want to, grow as artists. We don't want to inform ourselves. We don't want to, what do we say? We don't want to sharpen our craft. So from men artists. But also with our people, but they handle things differently, unfortunately. But I think it's due to the fact that we are also like a very individual people as Venda people, and we were an independent nation back then, and we had our own music, we had our own sound, we had our own. And this thing is still sticks because we're coming from a house. I mean, the baby was so obviously somewhere within those lines or along those lines of being very specific with our thing. Then the people are very specific. So Ria Konderio or that's where we end up not getting the support per se from home, because especially then as good as it attention. But if you come up with something that not the way you are on even if it's not that good, hey, even if it's not that good, our people dance to that because what in this rush. So yeah, our people or ribatoni support unique is different as right? But we also have a responsibility as well to make sure that we emphasize that sound on them, because between those two, they were artists. Because artists work on the inform, work on the outlook, work on the equip. But I support it and the whole, and it is my responsibility as an artist to make sure that I am patient enough with the people and I am pushing enough for them to actually, say, okay, let me give you a chance, and listen to this. Let me give myself a chance to like adapt to something new as well, So yeah, it's a two-way street. Yeah, our people just they don't know how to support what they are not used to, of which you can't really blame them. But we also have a responsibility to like do away with that notion as well as artists. Give up and then you not to when your cause because nobody told you it was gonna be easy.
Yeah. So you released an album, right? Two, for instance.
Yeah.
Ndo iwana ka Spotify, vamwe vadidona ka iTunes na mina zote ne. Have you ever sold a song or album on WhatsApp?
Never in my life.
Would you ever do that?
Nah, I don't understand the whole reason behind that. The short term, it could work wonders, but it's not. I don't think musicians should be doing that, because obviously you'll get bugs more than you probably will on Spotify if you put that within the same space of time. Mara, ita comes in ita 50 rand, and then WhatsApp, you might make big bugs during that space and time.
But the thing is,
but like, okay, besides even the quality of what you do, and they talk about quality as in music, even the value of you as a brand, you compromise there when you work with such things. Every other artist, every other big artist is using Spotify, Apple Music, and in WhatsApp.
Because
I mean,
let's say, okay, right now, ne, dinga for example, okay, let's say Caspania West, oh, come on, the music.
Sure.
I wanna listen to you, man. Listen, I saw this cover.
Yeah.
Listen to you. I'm not going to send you music on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
They will say, give me your link.
Give me a link to what
stream.
Exactly.
Where your music?
Simple, and it's so simple.
What is your music?
Where's your catalog? Where can I find your catalog?
Where can I find your
catalog? You know what I'm saying? And it's also important for catalog's sake, hey? The one that check catalog Spotify, it was so beautiful, bro. When I'm you got to scroll like your PC, and like everything is in order, everything is set up there. You won't see that and that you can put that shit in your bio, bro. You can like when you present your shit, you can like show them that catalog. So I don't think artists should be doing that, but I mean, but Truvana strategies of now, and you can't tell people what to do. But personally, I don't think it's such a good thing for the value of your brand as an artist.
And another thing, we were talking about Bugs, ne?
Yeah.
Unam orders the albums, and then he was selling it on WhatsApp. And what I've noticed, there were people. I was added in the group, ne?
Sure.
That group was created. There were like 50 people. That album was 100, ne?
Sure.
And the people were like, let's go, let's add Gaza
Yeah,
200.
Oh yeah, Riba.
And then uchikaza 200 iko poa mutu. That person who they
Okay, the
added
number
album.
added.
I just
Ascend
send you
album.
forward. That
That
means all those 50 people have that album.
Yo,
You
bro.
see, so
Yeah, it has a lot of disadvantages, even a lot.
And then all the more now, maybe una group una different sakai.
Achifunanga
Who
dito
they
rengisa no
get,
rengisa.
I started to that.
Now when abantu bachiborengisa zwithu zvawo ne. Because it's easy for like you literally give people easy access to your music when you send it to them. And then you have an opportunity to send it vamwe vathu nisa zvidivi. It's stupid. I'm so sorry, but it's stupid. No, it is stupid if you are really serious with it.
Not the main concern yanga ne. If ndafo Lutroo uko rengisa music nga WhatsApp.
Sure.
To me, I won't take you serious.
And idonyaza. Okay, namusi ndono toma over
like to me,
even though you value me this way right now. Now we are not offer even later after this interview. Now for you won't respect me the way you do right now as an artist, like artist, one of his like it's nice. It's just
I'm just glad the guy opened the Osaka Spotify and then I downloaded it. Like now all the ranking starting game.
The thing is, artists shouldn't be doing that, bro.
The thing is, sometimes when you are big, you have to understand that you are big.
Sure.
Whether you have money or not, you are big.
Yeah, I know.
Like if you have fan base, if you are and then everybody anivumera.
Yeah,
you have to understand that you are big. So people want your music. When you release, you have to understand that I'm big. I have to go there. They have to go.
I love what you say. Like the mentality. The problem actually, we don't have the psychology to run our craft accordingly, and it's very psychological too. Because I feel like when we do that thing here, WhatsApp is because we want to make the cash. Right?
Quick.
Hey, but the honest truth is, if you really want to make the cash for real, you need to be on these platforms and Spotify. But you can't say that because like like we don't think we beyond. And the mentality was like we want to win now. We get the feeling. Rebecca.
I think I once told someone do this. Open DistroKid or whatsoever distribution that you want to use. Open it and upload your music. He said, Mara, I only have 2 friends and stuff. I said, you know the good thing is, as you guys go through the music, when you get to that stage where you are international, people are gonna want your music. And they're gonna go deep also, and they will also find some music that they'll be like, oh man, this guy.
That's why I don't hesitate when it comes to catalog, bro.
You see,
like my catalog, I always make sure and there's true, like that's the psychology,
I told someone that it takes one song for you to be big.
Just one
song. And then when you become that big, when
everybody wants to hear everything else now.
When people started to hear Makazi Matorokis, they got tired of Matorokis.
Now they want to hear more of Makazi. Exactly.
When they want more, where do they go?
Catalog ya Makazi.
You see?
Exactly.
That's what they're gonna do.
Exactly.
When someone hear a match and be like, oh man, this song is so good.
Yeah, the rest will go to.
You see, they will go there, and then when they go there, they will actually find more things that they will love.
Exactly.
That was telling that person like, don't hesitate. If you feel that the song is good enough to go there, just put it there and keep it. Whether 2 streams or 3 streams.
Because our psychology is what I mean. Fans first, then music later.
You see,
okay into mentality even because music now.
You see,
you know what I'm saying. So like that's the thing. Like we need to put our work out there. Like having your catalog on these platforms, right? No matter how big you are or how small you are, trust me. The moment you become big, the moment you become big, bro, that's a long-term investment. Trust me, it's a long-term. Imagine if you already have like 50 songs out, right? And you become famous after those 50 songs, right? Everybody is now streaming 50 songs. See, it's out because they want to hear more of you. If you have 500,000 people that are willing to listen to you, and 80% of those people scroll through all those 50 songs, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how we need to invest in our music.
I'm gonna give example. I hope my friend is not gonna be unless you feel attacked, my friend. About Woody, Mayoki, that guy, Odumanga Mayoki,
Sure.
And he didn't have any song.
Yeah, it's like
see,
released before.
When they released that song, it was on 50 something.
Sure.
Right now, I think it's on 50 something thousand streams. Imagine if
he had other songs as well.
Or maybe
50,000
people went on YouTube. They just found like that video. It went on 200 and something thousand.
Sure.
Just imagine if
he had more other videos as well.
It doesn't matter if they were gonna like just go and stream and be like, oh, it's boring, but they do it.
But they streamed, exactly.
Oh, it's
they
nice.
Streamed because you released that thing, and now they're interested in watching.
You see, and then now we was forced to be like, hey, let me do an album.
Drop an album.
You see, because of that.
Yeah.
So distributing those songs, even if you are selling on WhatsApp or whatsoever, even if you have free link,
it's such an investment.
Even if you have free link, at least have that one. When you get big. There are a lot of people these days are using iPhones, and iPhones is all about iTunes and stuff.
Yeah,
so
Apple Music.
It's gonna help you when you go
and people, but and that's what we've been trying to say. Like information, we are not informed about this thing as artists, and it's information in what we need is to work on our preparation and our build-up. The music we find, the music we okay, right? But you need to make sure that you have grown enough, right, as an artist maturely to a point where now everything else that you do, you are not doing you are just there doing your thing, and it's now effortless. It's flowing because not end up with the acquired and of which are those they don't, and the internet is there for everyone.
And 90% of our artists around Venda,
right? You guys are always shouting that people should, and you know why? People just want to be shouted at, but feeling hey,
And one thing I've realized,
people don't do these things for the right reason.
One thing I've realized, people when they want you to Google for them.
They feel entitled.
I remember someone at YouTube channel, and then that's something that you can yourself. You can just go to Google and Google it yourself.
Yeah. Do I have to pay YouTube to do the thing and thing? Google it. Oh, what's the and the internet?
At the Ambor Minilam today, scared or YouTube. So let's talk about investment. Or no.
Right.
Let's do this, Let me play you another cover.
Yeah, then we'll talk about this.
And then when we come back, we're gonna talk about.
Sure.
we're gonna wrap up this interview with like investing in your craft and stuff.
Sure.
So we're gonna play you another cover from Lutroo the music, and when we come back, we're gonna come on, man. Interview. You know what is not shipping at your fair. There's a cover from him. When we come back, we're gonna finish this.
Listen to that shit.
I'm jealous of the rain that falls upon your skin. It's closer than my hands have been. Oh, I'm jealous of the rain. I'm jealous of the wind that dribbles through your skin. It's closer than I've ever been. Oh, I'm jealous of the wind. I wish you the best of all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you happy without me.
Welcome back. As you can see, investing in your craft. It's not supposed to invest. So let's talk about that as Lutroo the music.
Well, as me,
Lutroo the music. Do you
personally as an
invest
artist,
in fact?
I invest in my career a lot. The biggest priority for me, right, to invest in is my career. You can't lose when you
Yeah.
invest in a career, and that's what
A
we don't
win-win
get.
situation.
That's what we don't get. So like a lot of them don't want to spend money on their career. It's not like they don't want to spend money. They just somehow don't want to spend it in their career. Because now we're starting a weekend. I think niggas, averagely a nigga spends less than 300 car per weekend. You know, so a nigga who drinks, and most of our artists drink. Most of our artists smoke. You buy weed how many times? You know, so I don't think it's a thing of Ushabo Visa Chelede. I think it's rather a thing of Ushabo Visa Chelede for that specific reason. Probably because I don't know. I don't think mutu ono the time with the angabana problem no investor craft here. Probably because maybe they still feel like they're not good enough to be in that space. I don't know. But as me, as an artist and a value to the music, I believe totally in investing, you know, in material. Not only money, but also time. Time is a big investment, by the way. Not just like it's so general that we think that it's, you know, time is currency. It's probably like a spiritual currency, but time is currency because, you know, if you invest it, it brings back. You know, if you exchange it, it brings back. So also I believe in you know, investing time in my career. Time in a sense that time to study what I do, time to watch videos concerning what I do, time to time to just, you know, get in studio and, you know, come up with ideas. Time to meditate, you know, according to, you know, to meditate when I'm trying to, like, you know, get my career to where it needs to be. So I feel like, yeah, I'm that type of guy who really like doesn't mind investing, you know, equipment, cell phone, PC, everything that enables you to do better with your music. I would definitely invest in that.
Okay. So investing. Nana nyango ndakambeza kama ndakafunga rekerete. You posted, I don't know if it's yesterday or the day before yesterday, ne? Nichi got from this date I'm gonna charge for a feature. There was this comment of like, oh, so you're into a free.
Right.
So that gives you a mentality. This guy was like, hey, Lutroo,
So
I'm not going.
And then when you find out that he's actually doing it for free, you wanna do it.
I'm like, I'm coming.
Yeah, but this one is right, I mean, like, unfortunately, it's very unfortunate. Eh? As an artist, you can't love free things.
Yeah.
Right? Very important. As an artist, you cannot love free things. To me, it gets to a point where, like, if I'm being given something for free in the industry, I don't take it for free. I make a decision myself to make sure that I have put some sort of, you know, I have lost some sort of thing from my side to gain that, right? Because the honest thing is, a very, very blossoming career, your music is not free. So in other words, if you want to blossom in your career, it won't be free at all. You know, you gotta pay for shit. You gotta pay. You gotta pay. You gotta pay for something as simple as a Facebook post, bro.
Yeah.
To sponsor that and boost it and make sure that it reaches people out there. So this industry is all about pay, my man. And if you're not willing to pay, then you sit down as an artist because then you're going nowhere slowly. So like, yeah, definitely it's very important that you would have to spend money as an artist.
A lot of money.
A lot of money, in fact. Even though it might not be a lot, but you will have to pop out cash somewhere, somehow, you know. And you need to be prepared for that. How do you prepare for that? You make sure that you are good financially. It's your own responsibility. I want to do that. You make sure that you budget. You make sure that you save. At the end of the day, it all revolves around you. And it is as it is. It playing. If you want to get there, make sure that you have something to pay up, or rather, you are also working on being somebody who can be able to pay up for stuff.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Zikwamba zo music kunyaga zwithu zwinzhi nga maanḓa
Wow.
zwi ngo fhambanana ende people vhathu vha tshi vho pfha zwithu zwo no bva vha tshi khou pfha vha zwi nyadza badi vha vhona nga kha musi
Yeah,
this guy u na talent u sokou yamba phanḓa mic.
Nori wono zwithu zwi tshi vhonga zwi ya u leluwela vhathu vha vha sokou tou pfha nga ri a zwi dini ti.
No bva hanefho a ni ngo bva kale but
you know?
we know uri na dzi privileges but
But then the thing is though, if you can't, because I know like we come from different backgrounds, right? What I did when I couldn't afford to invest money, as I was saying, I invested my time. My background is very poor, by the way. So like there were so many things I couldn't afford, but I wanted to be a musician, and I wanted to be one that really, stands for something with purpose. So I couldn't afford not to do shit because I didn't have money. So I invested my time. I invested my time on learning how to record myself, learning how to mix, learning how to edit videos, learning how to master, learning how to edit pictures, learning how to create my own sound kit, learning how to create my own sound on everything. Just investing time to make sure that my career is better. Because you're gonna have to go pay somebody for pictures if you can't do them yourself anyway.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pay somebody for a poster. I can do my own posters. You're gonna have to pay studio time. You're gonna have to pay mixing, mastering, So I had to learn all those things because I couldn't afford to pay them. And I actually, after investing that time and actually mastering all these things, now I look like somebody who also invested with money. Because I get the job done at the end of the day.
Yeah. I get you. So yeah, the end is such a pressure, so we also have to like take back here.
Yeah.
So to female artists around Venda, let me say around Venda. There you know a lot of artists around Venda, female. So which one will you say, hey, this one, I would love to have that power couple.
Okay, I'm just gonna go like I have a crush on Rihanna.
Okay.
And it's not only she's beautiful, man.
I know.
It's not only like the beauty per se. It's also what she does, like she's on beast mode.
My first reaction on her, I can't remember the song, but I said this is the best female rapper around Venda.
Sure.
And I said, if you want to challenge me, challenge me. Nobody
sure.
can.
No, you cannot. No, the honest truth is you cannot. Right now, if there's one female rapper who's fucking shit up, it's really, And like, even when I say like I have a crush on her, it's so broad because like as Mapungo, it's not just how she looks. She's hot. But it's not just how she looks, bro. It's everything that she does. It's so interesting to watch. It's so interesting to hear her rap because you don't usually hear somebody rapping this nice around here. So she's a very interesting female artist, and I think that definitely if there was to be a power couple, or if I was somebody who dates, I would definitely wouldn't mind dating her.
So we're gonna at least get a project maybe or a song. Let me say a song.
Well, we have conversation concerning that, and it's definitely coming up.
Okay.
I just can't tell when yet.
Yeah.
But it's something that we do talk about, and we've spoken about more than once, And we were recently talking about it, even, trying to see what type of stuff we can come up with. So definitely soon. Definitely, even if I can say I cannot say very soon, but there will definitely be something released from studios between me and her.
So talking about projects, any projects coming the Lutroo the music, are we expecting something this year?
Yeah, just expect a lot of things from me, bro. Like,
okay,
I'm gonna keep on releasing stuff, but this year expect more of visuals.
Okay. From previous albums.
I have way too many songs that are good, so I wanna do justice to them, shoot them, and get them playing on TV. And there's gonna be a lot of songs because I have a lot of songs there. So yeah, this year mostly, that, and also, what else? There's an EP, an international EP that I'm releasing on the 10th of May, which is my birthday. It features like a few international artists that are on the come up and are doing very well. So I thought, like, since we are both, on the come up and we're doing well in our own countries, why not, come together and, combine our sounds, combine our cultures, our beliefs, our, experiences, make them into one nice EP. So 10th May, we're releasing that. Then I think, like, for me to, like, release another project musically after that, it's not gonna be, as happening as much for this year, because we're trying to push music videos. What I might be pushing though musically is collaborations.
Okay.
Yeah, I really want to, like, start involving myself in other people's music.
Yeah.
I feel like it also, like, promotes that whole unity concept of things.
Yeah.
So collaborations, music videos, EP this year, that's what we're doing mostly.
Okay, yeah, I get you. So yeah, we are about to wrap up. But I just wanna, like, ask you, we have reason 1, we have reason 2. Are we gonna have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
We're gonna have Hulisani 3,
Uh,
and that will be the final Hulisani
Okay.
season.
Gonna be the final.
Yeah, because the Hulisani series is, like, an intro of
Introduction.
who I am to, like, the public right now. So it's like an intro and a startup, right? So on 3, this is where, like, okay, Hulisani 1 is about it's mostly about my past, right? The experiences within my past, mostly concerning love, concerning confidence, self-esteem, things like that. If you really listen to Hulisani 1, you will find those elements there. Then Hulisani 2 is more about, like, who I am now, and what I'm and what I'm looking forward to. Also as a person, as a Hulisani, what I would like to, who I am right now, and the things that I'm looking forward to becoming, or who I'm looking forward to becoming as time goes on. This is where Hulisani 3 comes in. This is where I will be concluding everything. It's now a mixture of my past and my present and my future. So we are just, wrapping everything up. Then that will be the end of the Hulisani series. From there, every other album that comes out from there is just gonna be fire and fire and fire. And, yeah.
I'm gonna Hulisani 3 Cordoba better than.
I promise you, yeah. I never walk backwards when I create. So it's always gonna be, a higher standard when I release. Always. Until death.
So this one just came right now, ne?
Yeah.
Do you think?
No. Like with Hulisani 3, it's been something that we putting on. Now the Hulisani 2, your version of it.
Your version.
And it's not even like that much of a gap, because now Hulisani your version, basically, like last year somewhere, in the middle of the year. So with 3 though, 3 ndingato visa towards the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah. After we've done the music
this,
videos and everything. Yeah.
The visuals and stuff.
Yeah. Then we released 3. Then 2022, a new face, a new me, a new everything, new sound, new whatever. We're just gonna, like, start experiencing with sound, and I believe we would have grown to a point where now we can create, something that's out of this world.
Yeah, so yeah.
I'm
sure by
we'll be together somewhere somehow there.
I'm sure by
also
June,
working, man.
By June I'll be above 1K subscribers. So
Definitely.
I'll be somewhere also.
So no, we moving, bro. Like, we moving, and Hulisani 3 is definitely gonna be a beautiful masterpiece.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna wait for those visuals, and we hope
Definitely.
on TVs and
No
stuff.
doubt.
I'm sure we have to. We have to.
No doubt.
Yeah, I just wanna, like, finish up now.
Yeah, and I think we're good for now. We'll have another interview if.
Yeah, we're gonna come back. We're gonna have to, like, come back and talk more about this. Some interviews when we come back, we're not gonna be, like, asking about Hulisani, who's Lutroo. No, we're just gonna be, like, talking about music overall.
Sure.
How can we
getting
improve
more
from
into
here?
the
Yeah.
content?
Getting more into the content, because here more it was more about people knowing what the Lutroo music is, and what does it think about certain topics and stuff. So where can people get your music? I don't know this year, but I just want you to.
Well, you can literally get my music everywhere: Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Audio Mac. I'm transitioning back to SoundCloud now, because they now really take their artists serious. So you are basically gonna find me everywhere. YouTube, literally everywhere where you can find music. TikTok,
Facebook, if you go
everywhere where you can find
Instagram
music.
stories.
You understand?
Everything.
Literally everywhere, you know.
Everywhere.
Everywhere where you can search music and find it, you're gonna find me there. All you gotta do is write Lutroo the music. I'm sure it's gonna be right on the description, you know. If ever you having
everything
trouble
is
spelling my name, and probably links and everything. I mean, my music is everywhere, guys. It's easy to access, so go get it.
Yeah, and how do they book you if you wanna?
You can email me at Lutroo .bookings@gmail.com. You can contact me on the number that they'll put on the description. You can contact me on social media. I have a page called Lutroo the Music SA. You can DM me, then we can, you know, sort everything out. You can communicate with me anyway. Instagram. If it's serious, I will definitely attend to you. And yeah, but mostly the quickest way is to book me via my number, via my email address.
Next time when we come back, otherwise Chamborin at Lutroo bookings @gmail.
Yeah, that's gonna be a very
all the
of course,
because hey, we are growing at the end of the day.
And definitely.
I hope you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it so much, man. Thank you for the
enjoyed
interview, man.
No problem.
Awesomeness.
I got the feel from my Ngenge, Mr. Aubreaction. This is Table Talk, episode number 2. We are out.
Atongo sidiba unena iniri totoral. Atongo sidiba unena iniri ngapengisa. Atongo sidiba unena iniri totoral. Atongo sidiba unena iniri ngapengisa. Zezi chitoma ngoba ngabatu bazuchia samate. Unobo nozibona obombera chino ni machia. Mumwe na mumwe yazidiba uriti bundikari. Chambiruni ya mutu achitiburi. Nena iniri dokumakure. Sangana ini asingi sabang. Nena iniri dokumakure man.